This is a daily briefing at the Moscow office of SAMU Social, French charity fund working with children that live in the streets. Every evening, in teams of 3, a doctor, a psychologist and a driver, they go on special patrols, trying to bring hope and care to homeless kids. They travel there by vans loaded with candy bars, bottles of water and thermoses with hot chocolate. UNICEF, who is partnering with the organization, held a campaign among the Muscovites to collect funds to buy 2 of these vans. Besides giving snacks and drinks, SAMU Social also provides medical help if necessary, but their ultimate goal is to become for these children a link to social rehabilitation.
The main problem of street children is that in many cases they don't have access to their basic rights. So we're trying to attract public attention to these children and to establish such relations with the kids that one day will result in them leaving the street.
This homeless boy, 12-year-old Farouk, has been living in Moscow with his mother, Larissa, for over a year. There's a sponsor now ready to pay a 1-year apartment rent for them. But psychologist Arseny says it may be quite difficult to persuade them to leave the street, because very often such people have already excluded themselves from the society, which, in return, does not make any efforts to gain them back.
Our goal is to help them make the first step back to the society. We're trying to give them a motivation to go to social services, drug rehabilitation centers, or hospitals. But very often, even if they agree, these institutions just don't want to keep them there.
Дальше часто случается так, что им сервис оказать не могут.
Bringing such children back to the society is undoubtedly very important. But it's much more important to prevent the situations that force them to the street, where they may be subjected to abuse or exploitation. This is why UNICEF in Russia supports those organizations that work with vulnerable families, where children may be at risk of taken to the street. UNICEF is also working on implementing a larger program, together with Russian lawmakers and government institutions. The initiative envisions more efficient state support of families in crisis and training more family counseling specialists. UNICEF believes that family is the best environment for any child. This is Maria Grabacheva in Moscow, reporting for UNICEF Television. Unite for Children.